Piers Morgan takes Harry down a peg over Duke fake news plan. Start with your forked tongue, Mrs. Piers Morgan has taken aim at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after the Duke of Sussex unveiled his fake news action plan. Piers Morgan, 56, has lashed out at the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex, 40, after it was revealed Prince Harry, 37, had created a report on how to end fake news. The plan is part of Harry's role as a commissioner on disinformation for the Aspen Institute, which is based in Washington, D.C. He announced on Monday on the Archie website that the Commission on Information Disorder at the Aspen Institute had set out a list of 15 specific recommendations for leaders to consider adopting across the public, private and non-profit sectors. The document also calls for increasing social media transparency and disclosure, a new proposal regarding social media platform immunity and ideas for reversing the collapse of local journalism and the erosion of trusted media. Other solutions listed include aiming for community-led methods for improving civic dialogue and resisting imbalances of information power and accountability for superspreaders of lies. But the former Good Morning Britain presenter took to his Twitter to hit out at the Queen's grandson and his wife. In view of his 7.9 million followers, Piers wrote, "Start with your fork-tongued Mrs. Mate." The message followed a string of laughing emojis. Piers' statement comes after the broadcaster doubled down on his remarks about refusing to believe a word Meghan Markle says following the Duchess' apology for misleading the courts over her recollection of information given by her aides to the authors of Finding Freedom. The Duchess admitted to misleading the courts over her recollection of information given by her aides to the writer of an unauthorized biography, Finding Freedom, which is based on her and her husband Prince Harry. Meghan had previously denied she had any involvement in the book. Piers defended his statement, which he made following his bombshell departure from Good Morning Britain earlier this year over a row about the Sussexes' landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey. Taking to Twitter, Piers shared a series of newspaper clippings to support his argument. He typed, "I've now had 8 months to carefully reflect on my statement that I don't believe a word Meghan Markle says. And I still don't." Twitter users took to the tweet to discuss the controversy surrounding the Sussexes. Murphy_LW stated, "It's a good day when we don't hear something about Harry and Meghan. Unfortunately, USA is stuck with them. But TBH, I really feel sorry for Harry. To be separated from his country and his family must be difficult for him." Walia Muhammad argued, "What is the end game here, Piers? What does this family have to do to get you off their backs? Or let me put it in another way, when will you decide, you've won this one and move on to another? What are your key success factors?" Kate Sweet 2092767 said, "Piers, you have been proven right all along on this. It will be interesting to see how she gets herself out of this situation. I doubt she can. Hopefully, she will now go and lead a quiet life, so we don't have to hear from her again." Wishful thinking on that. Following Meghan and Prince Harry's tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey in March, Morgan questioned the truthfulness of the Duchess's account of a mental health breakdown at the start of her marriage. "Who did you go to?" he said. "What did they say to you?" "I'm sorry, I don't believe a word she said, Meghan Markle. I wouldn't believe it if she read me a weather report." Morgan's remarks prompted more than 57,121 complaints to Ofcom in a week and were criticized by the mental health charity Mind. The regulator ruled in Morgan's favor, but reminded ITV to be cautious when discussing mental health. Morgan said the Ofcom ruling was a vindication of his defense of his remarks. He tweeted, "I'm delighted Ofcom has endorsed my right to disbelieve the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's incendiary claims to Oprah Winfrey, many of which have proven to be untrue. This is a resounding victory for free speech and a resounding defeat for Princess Pinocchio's. Do I get my job back?"